JoJo has fun. Everything good, Jeff? Welcome back to JoJo Has Fun with Jeff, Danielle.
The end.
That's it.
I'm not
Holly's
even here.
No.
Holly says hi.
She's picking locks.
Holly's picking locks. I was trying to
And
think of
there's
a
a
way to.
cowboy.
And there's a
Cowboy
cowboy.
has a
Hop Hop Donut Lifts.
Okay, so I've been watching the newest collection of British Bake Off.
Collection.
Yeah, that's what they call
Season?
them. They call them collections.
That's
Nice.
dumb.
Yes.
That thing you like? Stupid.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
thing that somebody got paid to make the decision regarding.
Terrible.
Awful.
Embarrassed.
Awful. Which means poop.
You and Holly watched the originals, though, right?
Yeah, the one with
We
the,
all watch those.
with the characters I like.
Yeah, the ones that are beloved for all time.
The characters I like. It's just like that they're. I mean, they are characters at that point, but
Yeah, well,
it's
they
just
had
interesting to
what's her
like
name?
refer to an actor
What was,
as like.
what was the one I liked? She made like she made a bread for like a challenge, and it turned out that like the challenge for that day's bread was the bread she made. I fell.
Oh, that was what's
was
her
her
name?
name?
Oh, was that
Yeah, I can't remember her name. Can't remember any of their names.
Pakistani, I think.
There's so many of them now.
She's great, is all I know.
Yeah, she was amazing. I love her.
Let me see. Best British
Bake
Bake
Off.
Off people.
Ruby!
You like Ruby?
Well, okay.
I don't understand her appeal.
Daniel has gotten
God, I fell.
gotten closer to Ruby over time.
I hated Ruby when I first saw her.
Was it her lack
season.
of confidence?
She was just obnoxious and just like always like being super neurotic and super dramatic and like but now I respect that
What does
more.
she do now?
She's actually she's still a chef, baker, and she does like different stuff in Britain. She went to school in France and is actually quite smart if you read anything that she's written, and has some pretty scalding takes on Paul Hollywood.
Yeah, that's why Danielle likes her.
Doesn't care for him.
Not
Is she the
at
one
all.
who said the handshake is toxic masculinity?
I don't know. Maybe, possibly. That sounds entirely probable. Yes.
I'm trying to find her. I can't find her. I mean, I was like Howard. Howard's my
Oh,
dude.
she's also gay.
Oh, I knew that.
I didn't know.
I knew that from day one.
I could tell.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think when I started watching British Bake Off, that was the first thing someone told us about Ruby.
Ruby.
Yeah.
And I was like,
she's gay.
They whispered over to you, "Hey, she's gay."
yeah, how did she do with making puff pastry?
Doesn't matter, she's
poorly?
gay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Danielle was watching. You were watching some more of the new British Bake Off, and
Yeah.
it sucks because like now, and my problem with the show now isn't the format or even the new hosts. Like I miss Sue and Mel,
Yeah,
and I
for
miss
sure.
Mary Berry. You know,
Yeah.
I miss them.
Yeah.
But it's just that now it seems like they are. It is a Paul Hollywood thing, but the opposite from what you think is that he just hands out those handshakes like they're
Oh,
candy.
God, yeah.
You
no,
told
it's
me that, and
meaningless
I'm
now.
like, is that really a problem?
I feel like it makes it where
It's less special.
it's less special, and therefore, like when you see it all the time, it's no longer like oh my god, like you remember the one time in
did-
season 4 when someone got one.
But I thought, wasn't it like the thing, like, he was getting a lot of criticism for doing the handshake?
Well, and I think that maybe that's why people were construing the whole toxic masculinity part of
Probably,
it.
yeah.
But I mean, but that's I don't know. I liked that thing because it was just.
Yeah. Well, it was indicative of like the tenor of that early show was more of like it was unique. It was its own original kind of show,
Yeah.
not super reality TV-ish.
Well, and also now all like Paul Hollywood's on like 80 different versions of that show.
Yep.
How are there so many different versions?
Well, there's
There's
an
like
American
a Christmas version.
Yeah.
That sounds
American
bad.
version.
No,
No!
they are. And the American version is the whoa.
Oh,
you're still
hey.
alive.
Wow.
Weird.
Okay.
Nope, now you're dead. Like the who was the hosts on the U.S. version? It's like a Spice Girl and a football player.
Yeah. They had Baby Spice and some really
Some
big football player.
enormously like huge linebacker.
She's like, hello. So
It's-
she's like 5 feet tall. And
It's
he's
the
like,
worst.
Oh, how's
like
it going?
your
Charles
cream
Barkley?
It's no, he's like a yeah. Oh god, it's so bad to watch because neither of
Yeah.
them have chemistry and neither of them are good on.
And it's just super gimmicky now.
Yeah.
Like it's more like American baking reality shows where it's just
I
like
hate those, by the way.
it's just super like blah,
I don't know.
blah.
We watched one recently that I wasn't keen on, and it grew on me.
springtime baking
Springtime
competition or something.
Springtime. What are you doing?
Oh, God,
Yeah.
I couldn't see where I was
They're
landing.
they're stupid and the people are not great, but I love watching them make stuff out of clay.
Yeah.
Out of dough.
Yeah, they didn't do really well. Everyone lost on that baking show.
What was that show that was like? It was like
The glass blowing?
no, that show was weird.
That show was fun. I like it.
There's the show where it's like not cupcake.
Cupcake Wars.
There's a
Cake
lot of-
Wars.
Yeah, Cake Wars.
Cake
I did not
Wars.
like that
No, I mean, because
because baking isn't combat, no matter how
Exactly.
anyone describes it.
And like the intro, at least for Cupcake Wars, is super cheesy, where they like turn a cupcake into like a tank, and it's like with really bad graphics.
Is that really how it opens?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
The
Yeah.
visual effects artists on the openings. I mean, it's Cupcake Wars. You're not
Yes.
getting.
You're making cupcakes.
You're not getting
the thing that little
Kojima.
girls have at their tea
Hey,
parties.
hey!
Relax.
No need to get snippy over cupcakes.
You're right. I shouldn't. I love them. I
Yeah.
drove by some today and I was like, I'm gonna eat those.
Freaking delicious.
Were they just on the road?
What?
Pick 'em up.
They were just cupcakes on the side of the road.
Yeah,
That's
well,
where you
you-
find 'em, in
a
the
lot of,
wild.
I mean, cupcake. I mean, you
Like
know.
morels, like truffles.
Sacramento has a.
Yes,
a- a-
I have a pig that I take out to the woods to dig up cupcakes.
Yeah. Snuffs for
It
cupcakes.
goes-
Snuff.
Snoots.
Oh, it's a little snooter, a little cupcake snooter.
Yeah, it's got a little cupcake shaped snoot to find it.
We just made a new Pokemon
Dude,
with a cupcake shaped
with the
snoot.
cupcake
Yes.
shape. Cupcake
Cup-
shape.
what would he be called?
Cupcakey.
Cupcakey.
What are parts of a cupcake? So you've got the
Frosting.
frosting.
You got the top.
Yeah.
Muffin top.
the snooter. Yeah,
You
yeah,
got
we
your
know, we know.
sprinkles.
Sprinkles.
You got your.
Yeah, I don't know.
icing. Did I say icing already?
I think you said icing twice now.
I mean, there's not a whole lot of components to a cupcake.
It's got like 4 things. Oh god.
Yeah, you need to stop falling off things.
He would be ice face.
What? No, a show that everyone should watch. Actually, one of my favorite ones.
Ice face?
Not Ice Face.
Is it the show with Vanilla Ice renovating like Florida
Who
mansions?
is going to be in Sacramento, BT Dubs, at a free event? Just saying.
Free is
That
too
sounds
expensive.
embarrassing.
Free is too expensive to see Vanilla Ice.
This is history, y'all. This is history in action.
It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't
really
be,
shouldn't.
but it is. This is the America.
Where
we
were
live in
you?
now.
Where were you when Vanilla Ice was in Sacramento? It's the new. Where were you when 9/11 happened?
Remember when
Dude.
that man grasping for relevance?
Yeah.
Sorry, dude.
We're gonna find out Vanilla Ice watches the show.
Oh, he watches us.
We lost a subscriber, you guys.
Oh, it was Vanilla.
Vanilla Ice's subscription is worth -4 subscriptions. No, there's a show. There's a U.S. version and there's a Mexico version.
Oh, the Mexico version's great.
And the Mexico version of this baking show is one of the best shows that I've ever seen in regards
Yes.
to baking.
It's fantastic.
What
I
is the
love
name of
it.
the show? Nailed It.
Nailed it. Nailed it, Mexico.
Nailed It Mexico is amazing. The
They're
host,
delightful.
It's delightful because it's one of those shows where it's like.
Why is it called Nailed It?
So there's an American version with what's her name? Who's the host? Daniel knows. We almost went to go see her do comedy.
Nicole Byer.
Nicole Byer. Nicole Byer hosts it, and the whole thing is that there is like a very fancy, great-looking version of like a confection, like a cake that looks like a
On Pinterest?
house- No,
Well,
it's a
I mean,
show.
that's where it started. Is on Pinterest. People would
Oh,
try
really?
to make these really nice
Yeah.
things, and then they would fail
They
spectacularly.
call it Nailed It.
Yeah.
And then they would be like, hashtag
Nailed it.
Yeah.
So so this is the show where they give them like a great thing to make, and then none of them are great bakers, so they try and do their best, and it's never that great.
Yeah, they're
But then
about
the-
at my level
the-
of baking.
Yeah. Well,
Wow, Danielle.
we don't even know what your level of baking is.
Exactly, because there is none. It's
But
just nothing.
these are people who like to bake, though. They're not
Yeah.
like people who've never
They're
baked.
like hobbyists.
Yeah. So they get shown it. They have to make it, and Nicole Byer and there's like a French judge,
Jacques Torres.
who they have great chemistry, and they usually have a guest judge, but they have to eat it, and it looks awful. And so that's the regular version. The Mexico version is the same, but the American version is a little bit more subdued. The Mexico version,
Yeah, they lean into like the telenovela.
it goes bonkers. The
Yeah.
host is one of the best hosts I've seen for any of these shows. He's fantastic.
And he shows up in some American shows too. 'Cause
Is he
he's
like really,
bilingual.
is it just really dramatic?
He's just really into it. Like
He's just really charismatic.
you ever see like a show and you like the show because you can tell the people making it had a good time.
Yeah, it's called JoJo Has Fun. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Hit that
No,
bell.
I've seen shows like that.
It's
Sure.
like JoJo Has Fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just there's something delightful about seeing these people who they're still a prize to win, but they're not treating it like it's the end of the world if they lose.
Yeah,
and
it's-
even the winners aren't like losing their mind and crying
exactly.
type
It's
of
not
thing.
a huge deal. They're not like overselling what it is.
Yeah.
Which is what's so frustrating about these other like baking competition shows is that, you know, they're like losing their mind because the icing is too runny.
Yeah.
And it's just like, God, you guys.
Guys, it's just a show.
Guys,
What are you going to turn
please.
into now?
No, I think you
Ooh.
know.
Although I will admit, if I
Oh, he's so cute.
what is this?
It's a little mole man.
It's the mole man?
Saul of the Mole Man.
He's upside down now.
He's amazing.
Isn't this great?
This
He's
is
so
amazing.
versatile.
I like this. Seems like just completely. They're like, we got this puzzle. How are we gonna get him to go? Turn him into a mole. What? Turn him into a mole.
No, it's
Dorothy.
like it's smoking too. Like you're gonna turn into a mole.
Is that it?
I didn't finish in time.
Oh, I know how that is.
well, you know.
I'm sorry.
Video games.
you know.
You know,
yeah.
gaming.
What's up, gamers? It's your boy.
Man, yeah, I've grown on. I used to really hate the idea of like cooking shows. I mean, and it's weird because I don't really want to eat some of the food I see them make.
No, I don't watch it because I'm like learning
Well, Jeff,
anything or
that's unrelated, but I get what you're saying. Like
If-
some of the stuff they make is like, why would you ever want that?
Yeah.
I
No.
feel that way watching Chopped.
Yep, exactly. But it's fun because you're like, what are they gonna do with this?
Yeah.
How could you possibly make anything edible out of this?
And I do think that, I don't know, I'm trying to think of what type of reality show has the most likable contestants. Because as a rule, professional chefs, Holly, you can attest to this. Professional
Little bit
chefs,
dickish.
little dickish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holly says nobody likes them and that's why they're stuck in a kitchen.
Like,
it all adds up.
like, there's just something about professional chefs on TV where I'm just like, you're kind of a jerk.
You're horrible.
You don't seem that cool. And and even with the glassblower people,
You
Yeah.
don't like the glass blowers?
they also were all kind of dickish.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
they-
I mean, anytime you have someone who's like considers themselves an artist,
Yeah.
Well, one of the worst. Well, that's a lot of that's manufactured. I feel, and one of
Probably
the
is.
worst ones I've ever seen of that phenomena was the very first episode of Shipping Wars,
oh wow,
where it's like
shipping wars.
well, exactly. It's people who
Like they're at the dock? What?
no. They have their own private shipping companies where they ship like odd packages.
are you kidding me right
And
now?
and they hear them talk about it. They wish death upon each other almost constantly,
Wow.
and it's super
Over a
embarrassing.
thing that literally no one else cares about
Yeah.
in the entire world.
Yeah. They're given relevance for 15 minutes and then that's it.
It was on after Storage Wars,
That adds
which
up.
is a good show. I mean,
Storage
I
Wars
love
can
that.
be fun to watch. Yeah, watch them buy a bunch of junk. Suckers.
Yep.
Wow. Take it out. Really taking down the
The-
storage
the
war
stor-
people.
Yeah.
The Storage Wars guys got mad because after Storage Wars became popular, it was much harder to do storage warring.
Yeah, people, they know.
Suddenly people are trying to bid on this
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, and also, like, I mean, all those shows, it becomes too popular and
I
then.
have a watermelon.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, in your mouth? Is that what you're holding?
Yeah, hang on.
Is that yeah, you holding? Yeah, watermelon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I got seeds. Pew. Pew. You're basically shooting bullets at these things.
Wow.
die.
You're a living gun. You're a living weapon,
What
Yoshi.
if you could shoot watermelon seeds like a gun?
Yeah,
Out
I
of
mean,
your
you
mouth.
you can just a really crappy, more
It'd
like
be
a,
like this.
like an old gun, like from the Civil War.
You'd have to like
I had to pump my mouth full of
load it,
seeds.
like, stuff it in there.
What's more dangerous, being shot by a Civil War era rifle or having someone shoot watermelon seeds at you?
I
out of their
am
mouth?
high.
Wow, you hit the LSD
Whoa.
This is a very strange game.
Oh, I'm even higher now.
I don't even know why I'm resisting.
button.
No,
LSD
what?
watermelon.
This isn't
am I
even that
right?
bad. Just go forward. It's cool.
This is just like being drunk.
Yeah,
Too bad.
don't shoot. He's like using a weapon when he's high as hell.
Maybe don't.
I am a weapon, Jeff.
Oh, I'm coming down. I'm coming down.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, God, drink some water.
Oh, God, stay hydrated.
It's dangerous to get that dehydrated.
Yeah.
Oh, Yoshi,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
breathing through your nose quite a bit for this part.
Boop-a-doop, boop,
He's
boop,
impressive.
boop, boop.
He's
I ate
gonna
an
run
entire.
around with
Oh,
an
I
entire
swallowed the
watermelon in
watermelon.
his
Oh, watermelon's gonna grow in me.
Oh no!
Oh no, just like that gum that I swallowed.
Oh, I hate when the gum tree grows out of your butt.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
You've never had this experience?
No,
Why?
I was like, there's,
I don't know, Danielle. When you put it that way,
Yeah, exactly.
why?
Exactly.
there's like if you eat a pumpkin seed and it goes in your stomach and it makes a baby, and that's
And
why.
then you've had sex with every baby that pumpkin seed has eaten.
Oh
And
my
that's
God.
why
You've
I
had sex
always-
with all the pumpkins.
Wear a condom when I eat pumpkin seeds.
Yeah, you do.
It's getting to be pumpkin patch season.
I'm so excited.
And Holly's sous chef, her family has a pumpkin, has a corn maze.
What?
Who just has a corn maze?
Weird people who live in
Yeah.
the woods.
What?
Yeah.
We're totally going to this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Oh man, see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
In
Wanna
the
do-
pumpkin patch.
Want to do one more?
Yeah, we should do a few and just get a little buffer for.
All right. Well,
I mean, we got how